Hey everyone! So it's been about a month now, more than a month. Obviously, my first, the anniversary of my first full month here was, sep no, October, no, September 21st. September 21st. Yeah, September 21st. That was the anniversary of my first full month here. And I was gonna make a video on the actual day, but things. I was just lazy. Um, but yeah, I'm doing it now. And I kind of wanted to since it's okay, let me just backtrack a little. So sometimes honestly it still kind of feels like this isn't real or anything. Like I'm just there sitting and I'm just like, I'm in Japan. What? Yeah, I don't know. But sometimes it doesn't really feel feel real. Like it just feels like I'm dreaming about it. And then I'm gonna wake up at home. But yeah, it's real. I know it's real. I know it's real. Anyway, so because of that, I wanted to say like words of encouragement. If you're like thinking about going, go, yes, do it. It'll happen. Don't let people stop you no matter what, even if they tell you no. I remember that when I first mentioned it, which I said in my journey with Rotary video, that I had asked my school if they had an exchange program, and they were like, no, we don't. And then fast forward a little, when I started getting into Rotary, my mom and I went to the school to talk to them, and we were like, oh, we actually didn't really go for the school for me. We went because there was a girl coming from Spain to stay here, and she needed to be registered into the school and stuff like that, and needed to be okay that she was gonna be able to attend that school. So yeah, we went for that, and then they were like, oh, we don't do things like that here, and that's, yeah, that's not what they do, and they were being super close-minded about it, and I'm just like, anyway. And yeah, we were just there, so then my mom had to call Rotary and tell them, you know, yeah, they're not listening, you should probably go talk to them. And then when they talked to them, that's when they listened. So really, I guess what I'm trying, even though this doesn't really have, I don't know, what I'm trying to say is that my school didn't really help me at all, other than giving me the final okay. So thanks to that, I was able to go. So thanks for that, for giving me the final okay, but anything else, nothing. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. Bottom line is most of this I basically did on my own. I mean, obviously there's the help from Rotary with all their help that they did. Um, my parents, obviously, but I guess I was the one that started it. Like it's kind of funny to say, but without me, I wouldn't be here. But that's not really true. Without Rotary, without my parents, yeah, I wouldn't be here. But yeah, so yeah, don't let people bring you down. Don't let people stop what you want. You do what you want to do. Go to Japan or go wherever country, whichever country you want to go to. You won't regret it. Um, Honestly, but though, if you have parents that are very protective of you. Well, I'm not saying that my parents aren't protective, which they are, because funny story. I remember one time in second grade, I think. My mom was taking forever to pick me up from school, so I was like, you know what? Me being my independent self, I'll just walk home alone. And all my schools have always been a 5-minute walk from my house, so it was nearby and I could find my way. Yeah, but I remember, oh, it was so stupid. I would hide behind cars, I would jump from car to car hiding because there's bad guys out there, which there are. I'm not saying that there aren't, but and yeah, I was super careful about everything. And then when I got home, my mom wasn't there, and then I was told that she had gone to pick me up, and I was like, what? She wasn't there, and we never crossed paths or anything. But yeah, I was there, and then when she came home, she was she got so mad at me because I walked home alone. But yeah, now look where I am. I don't know what I'm trying to say, and I feel like I'm talking so fast. I'm sorry. So yeah, if you have parents like that, I'm not really sure, because I don't know, my parents were pretty, I guess I wouldn't say okay with it, but like they were like supportive. Yeah, so. Oh yes, my previous video was obviously the sports festival, and that day, oh my goodness, it was hot, so hot. I was dying. I would have recorded a lot more, but I went to go hide in the shadows because I cannot take the heat. I have no idea how all those students can. It's ridiculous, but it was awesome. um, Funny thing, the only activity I participated in was a three-legged race, and in that I got injured. And the only thing I participated in, I got injured. They use like a very cheap ribbon to tie your legs together, um, and all the friction of the movement kind of like messed up my ankle, and it got swollen and it hurt for a couple of days. I couldn't put that much pressure on it, and now there's like a super cool bruise, but like I don't want to do like any like you know what, let me just like the bruise was a lot cooler before, but now it's kind of faded a little. There's still kind of like a very slight little bump. But yeah, it was cool. It was awesome. I got to get out of doing PE. It was nice. And then this week I've also kind of been a little sick, but I'm a lot better now. So I also got out of doing PE. I got out of doing PE for 2 weeks. Yeah. But now that I'm better, PE. But yeah, for the sports festival we had like class t-shirts, and this was my class's t-shirt, Aquarius, which is the I wouldn't say like a ripoff or a knockoff, but whatever, of the drink Aquarius, which is like Pocari Sweat, but it has a different taste. Like, it definitely has a different taste. It doesn't taste the same. Anyway, here in the back it says all our names in hiragana. Mine is all the way down here. Right here. Look at that. Oh yes, I know hiragana and katakana right now, so I could probably read all of these, but I'd rather not. So yeah, it's been a month, sort of. More than a month. And yeah, it's been nice. It's been really nice. Like, sometimes I just sit there and I think, I love Japan. I love it already. I don't want to leave. I already know I'm not gonna want to leave. And then I feel like once I go back, I'm just gonna be like, but yeah, I still have a lot more time. But the month did go by super fast. Like, it hasn't even felt like that long. Sad. Oh yes, let me tell you something about my school here in Japan. Nara University High School, or Nara Daigoku Fuzoku Koko. Try to say that 3 times fast. Oh my god, the nurse is so nice. Like, so nice. I'm not used to that because all of the nurses I've ever had have always been bitchy and mean. They make me want to cry sometimes. But yeah, she's so nice. During the sports festival, they had like a little tent area where people who get exhausted from the heat or just don't feel well, where they can go and rest. And she's got everything there. She had this weird like breathy thing. If you're like so out of breath and you need air, she has that. She had something like cold spray. I'm guessing you put that like on a burn or something, and then you just spray and it's cold, it's nice and cold. Or like if your skin is just really hot, because you know it was very sunny that day. She had bags of ice so you can like cool off and stuff like that. She had beds. It was so awesome. Oh my god, so awesome. And let me tell you this. On Monday, that's like, I believe that was the first day I was feeling like crap. Yeah, I felt so bad. During lunch, I felt nauseous. I felt very like lightheaded and faint. So I was just like, and then my classmates were just like, "Daijoubu?" And I'm like, and they asked me if I wanted to go to the nurse, and I'm like, "Yes, please take me." And then I went, and they told the nurse what was like up, and then she's like, "Oh," and then yeah, yeah, she took my temperature. Um, she took my temperature. It was okay. But she asked me, "Oh, do you wanna sleep for a period?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I want to sleep." Yeah, it was so nice. It's so nice. They have beds there, very comfy beds. They have many beds actually for many students. It's very nice. And the like the nurse's office is very nice. It's very has a very comforting atmosphere, like which a nurse's office should have. Um, and yeah, and it's just very comforting because if you feel like crap or if you really wanna, if you're just not feeling 100%, you want to be in a comforting atmosphere. You want to feel like you'll get better there. You want to feel like the nurse will take care of you. Yeah. Um. Yeah. It was very nice. Yeah. You get to sleep there. It was nice. I did kind of feel a little better. I still felt a little lightheaded after I slept. I didn't really sleep that much either because there were a lot of students there talking, and I was like, shut up. But yeah, it's nice. Yeah, this school is very nice here. Um, yeah, there's two cafeterias. The way they do lunch here is very good too. Um, everybody has lunch at the same time, like all 3 years. Um, most students eat in the classroom. They bring their own bento box. Um, but there's also two cafeterias where you can get food, and the way they serve the food there is very interesting. Like they have like this sort of vending machine where where it says the names of different foods, and then you buy like a ticket, and then you go to the counter or wherever, and then I think you show them the ticket, and then they make the food, and then they give it to you. So you get to pick what you want to eat. You don't have to, like, it's not like a scheduled food and that's what they're gonna make that day or anything. It's very nice, very good food, very delicious. Um, yeah, very good. And then they have a lot of vending machines with drinks, um, with juices and tea and water, and yeah. They even have a vending machine with like ice cream, I think. Like, wow! And they have another vending machine with some like food, like if you don't want any cafeteria food and if you don't have a bento box, you can just buy food there. Like, I think they have yakisoba bread, but I don't like yakisoba. Um, yeah, they have that. But thankfully, my host mom always makes me a bento box, so I don't need to get any food, and get any other food. Yeah, it's very nice. I also really love the 10-minute intervals between every class. It's so awesome. You could just relax. You could just go to the bathroom calmly. It's so nice. So nice. Oh, and the teachers there are so nice too. Like they're very understanding about things. Like when I was sick and when my ankles hurt, I'd tell the teacher, the sensei, that like oh, I can't do gym, and they're just like, okay, like, and it's not just because I'm a foreign exchange student, so they're giving me special treatment or anything, because other students, whenever they say like, oh, I'm not feeling well, or I just can't do gym today, or I forgot my gym uniform, they're very understanding. They're like, okay, yeah, yeah, just have a seat. Yeah, they're very understanding. They're not mean or anything. Like, I don't know how it's like in other schools, but yeah. Yeah, it's really nice here. Yeah. So, yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll put some social media in the description if you want, uh, yeah, if you want to follow or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. Yeah, thanks for watching again. Bye. Let's start that again.